lives. Today, we're going to talk about a subject that I just got in the comments because I went blank. I went blank. And the question was, how do I stay focused or maintain focus on my fitness journey? So, I've been coaching for about 14 years. I've been working out since 2007, 8, 7 and 8. And I can tell you, I lost focus tons of times. I've lost motivation tons of times. Um, motivation will always be something that that goes in and out, but I have come up with some formulas and some tips and tricks that can help you maintain your focus and get results on your fitness journey. Let's just start off by saying most people who are talking about fitness journeys and they're always motivated, 9 out of 10 times they're lying. Because if you lift weights for more than like 2 months, you're gonna start feeling super sore, tired because your body's trying to adjust to resistance. So you're not gonna always be motivated. If you can be okay with that, then the rest of it will be cool for you. So, three things that I have for anybody who's losing focus with their fitness journey or lost motivation. Number one, I'm going to say you need to create a goal that's bigger than you. And what do I mean by that? If your goal with fitness is just to achieve like a birthday goal or just to achieve uh, a looking good goal for a couple weeks, you might achieve it, but you're gonna probably stop really really quick. If the goal is just to do something that only benefits you for a short period of time, it's a lot harder to stay with it. So, what could be an example of a goal that's bigger than you? Okay, so some of my goals for fitness is number one, to protect my family. That's one reason why I do jujitsu and probably start doing more striking to protect my family if we ever got into some predicament, right? You could use a gun, right? But if you don't have the gun on you, then you need to learn how to protect yourself. So that's one of my reasons. My second biggest reasons is I want to be healthy as long as possible. So I don't want to be 70 years old and I'm crippled and I cannot get up stairs. I cannot do a push up. I want to be as healthy as long as I possibly can. I want to look great for as long as I possibly can. So that's a bigger goal. Another big goal for me is I always want to be an example for the people who follow me. Not necessarily my followers, but people who I coach, people who I program for, people who work out underneath me. I want to be an example that if he's telling me to do this, he's done it before or he's doing it now. But my bigger reason that keeps me really, really focused on sticking with it is I am I'm building my discipline muscle every week with getting in the gym, working out. And that carries over to a lot of areas of my life, spiritually, mentally, relationships. If I keep thinking that my goal needs to be just that I work out, I'm going to quit, right? It has to be something bigger because if you're a busy person, if you're a parent, you already know you don't have lots of time and lots of energy. So my big reasons are I want to be as healthy as I can as long as I can. Number two, I want to be able to fight somebody if they came after my family, right? That's a real thing. Number three, I'm building the discipline muscle all the time. And number four, I do not want to look disgusting. That's those are my reasons. You can adopt those same reasons, but you want to have a goal that's bigger than what you're going to go do in the gym that day or in your garage, wherever you're working out at. Because it does get boring, it does get tiring, but the payoff is so great. The payoff is great. Trust me. Even if you did 30 minutes a day for a couple days a week, you'll see a big payoff. We have a program called 5 by 30 where people work out 5 times a week, just 30 minutes, and they're done. They get it in, they get out, they do it at home or in the gym, and they're healthier, right? You got to do something though. So that's number one of what I would suggest or tips I give for someone who's losing focus or maintaining their fitness goals. Number two, this is one that gets missed a lot is get a coach or an accountability partner. I'm not saying that just because I'm a coach, but I'm saying that because you don't realize how much you will slack off. You don't realize how much you can turn I just don't want to work out into a real excuse like I gotta go pick up dog food and drop the cat off and tame the lion. And a lot of it is like you're wasting 4 hours contemplating just doing it. A coach will help you realize, hey, these are the areas where you usually start to slack in, so let's work around it. Or a good coach will help you realize every October there's a barrier that comes up for you. So let's go ahead and address that in August, September. So when it shows up, we have a plan to combat that, right? And as a coach, I can tell you, sometimes the person doesn't need me for just the programming of the workouts. They need me for the accountability to get them back in check mentally. An accountability partner can be a great help if you choose the right one. You should not choose an accountability partner who is lazy. You should not choose an accountability partner who's at the same level that you're on, because they're not going to be able to push you higher, because you'll probably both see the same exact barriers and the same exact uh, you'll lose motivation sometimes the same exact time. So have an accountability partner who is gone further than you in this area is a great thing. But I'm gonna say get a coach if you can, right? There's numerous ways you can work with a coach. You can join a gym that has coaches. You can hire a coach online, me. But there's many ways you can do it. But definitely get a coach, right? It's a worthy investment because as a busy person, a parent, business owner, you are trying to juggle so much in your head that you don't realize you're probably not programming enough for you for the workout, or you're probably just like winging it. And after a while, that's gonna turn into just like I'm not going anymore. The third thing I say is add fun and reward to the mix. If you're finding yourself always dreading it, always daunting, the task always seems daunting, you got to add some fun to it. You have to add some reward to the mix. So this is some reward that I tell my people to do. If you can, every time you work out, put $1 into a jar and put the jar somewhere where you can see it. You'll start seeing that jar fill up with dollars, and then at the end of like 30, 40 days, take the money out and go buy something fitness related for yourself. Maybe a shirt, uh, some socks, whatever you want to do. If you want to do more money than that per time, that's cool too. The reason for that is you get to see yourself investing back into this fitness goal. You get to see yourself actually putting money into this jar, and you get to see it grow. Another thing that you can do for fun and reward is every 2 weeks or every 4 weeks, set up some type of reward for a certain amount of times that you've worked out. So let's say for 2 weeks, if I've worked out 10 times, this is something that you could do. If I've worked out 10 times, I get to have a reward. That reward can be whatever you want. I don't necessarily encourage rewards being go nuts with the food, because that usually can backfire. But I do tell people make the reward something that you can see, right? If it's a clothing article, maybe let's just say it was a decal for your lab, something that you can see as a reminder repeatedly that you did something and you rewarded yourself for that. Now, most people have a hard time rewarding themselves out of the name of being hard on myself. Take that into therapy. That's not a subject that I need to be tackling, but I'm going to say you got to reward yourself. So if you are not working out consistently and you are no, I'm gaining weight, everything's not fitting the way it used to be, and I'm making every excuse in the world, we have a program coming up called 75 Hard, the Conquer Way. It's online. You can do it wherever you're at, and it's starting the 14th, which is Monday. The cool part about that is you get to work with me. I get to meet you online Mondays at 9 a.m. We talk about some of the issues that we face as parents and adults, right? Time management, putting everybody else first, feeling lazy, feeling fat, not feeling good, not looking good. We talk about those things in a way where you can keep getting your workouts in, building new habits, and more. That you can just literally DM me 75 or look in the link in my bio. But that program alone talks and helps with all the things that I just named. Having a goal that's bigger than you, having a coach or an accountability partner. Number three, learning how to reward and make your work have some fun with the workouts. You'd be amazed at how many people are obese or how many people do not work out. I was talking to my class the other day and I said, I'm happy you guys come to this class, 5:15 a.m. And I'm happy because most of your friends and family won't even work out this week. And they looked and they were like, yo, that's actually right. And I was like, outside of the gym right here, you probably can't name 20 people quick that actually work out. And that does not need to be us. So if you are interested in any of that, 75 hard to conquer way, it's different from the normal 75 hard. It's going to change your life, right? I'm about making people go into the new year or go into this fourth quarter with a plan to succeed, get their body right, get their head right, get their spirit right, and see massive results. So that's it for today, guys. I'm out of here. Be great. Thanks for coming along, and I'll see you when I see you.